Agent Nesty arrest. I came to you with new information that makes me horrified. By this time, Facebook, Steam, Spotify, Instagram, where you can still see my photos and all that, you know, LinkedIn, Quora, TikTok, the opportunity to stay a mentally stable young person, and Patreon are no longer working in Russia. Patreon I also still have, and I complain there about my life to everyone who supports me. This list of blocked sites is not complete at all, and my favorite YouTube can be added there soon.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Life without which I cannot imagine. I'm officially addicted and also employed. Well, to begin with, it's not working properly in Russia already. Like, for example, this is how it looks for me. No preview, no channel photo, but at least we are all in Russia have now YouTube Premium, because we just don't see ads anymore. All YouTube bloggers who are watched by Russian audience or people who stay in Russia, they're not receiving money from monetization, because here is no ads. Like, I receive, if you allow me to, if you watch ads sometimes, maybe even click on it, I don't know. Also, Russians cannot create a AdSense account, which is needed to enable monetization on the channel. Don't even ask me what I had to go through to receive monetization. I still don't have AdSense account, and I don't know if I will ever will. So YouTube anyhow, but still works in Russia. But recently all this talks about Russian government blocking YouTube is started again. And to be honest, sounds very logical. The former head of Roskomnadzor, Alexander Zharov. Roskomnadzor, it's like these people who prohibit everything in Russia. So recently he said that the blocking of the service should be considered if it continues to engage in systematic and deliberate violation of Russian legislation. I hope I read it right. Since the beginning of so-called special military operation, Russian courts have repeatedly fined YouTube for deleting Russian propagandist channels or for refusing to delete fakes about this conflict. But apparently YouTube does not give a fuck. Also, according to one publication, this guy prohibited the Gazprom media company, which forms almost all media industry in Russia for like 20 years, from publishing its content on YouTube. And there is a lot of reasons to believe that he did this for a reason, like to play ahead of the curve before the closure of YouTube in Russia. Even more alarming, the fact that this whole year they was trying their best to create an alternative for American YouTube. For what? Why now, guys? I'm fine here. You know, it's not like they're creating something new, but for a long time we used to have RooTube, but no one really uses it. But I keep seeing in the news how much they are trying to improve it, and they're like, come on, join us until it's too late. Or for example, our main social media in Russia, ВКонтакте, now actively inviting not only popular bloggers from TikTok and Instagram, which already blocked, but also from YouTube. As I understand it, they offer them really good contracts, or they buy out the management positions in the companies that create content for YouTube. But don't worry, they will not be able to buy me. No one needs me. Do you also know this guy? If not, I invite you. I wish I didn't know him either. This is Yevgeny Prigozhin, the creator of a private military company that now operates in Ukraine. Now this man who collects people in prison and then send them to fight in Ukraine and then release them in Russia, he's been really politically active recently. In January, he said, YouTube will be closed in the near future, and those who actually use YouTube in turn will be identified and will be punished after it is banned. He added that, according to his assessment, YouTube is still working in Russia only because there are a huge number of people in the presidential administration who dream only for one thing: for Russia to lose the war as soon as possible, that Americans would come and regulate us as soon as possible. Americans, please don't do this. Better just like my video. And if you will also comment and subscribe, oh my god, I will shit myself. In general, as we understood, a lot of people now do not mind closing all of us here at all. And I do not care anymore. I've been dead inside for a year already. I'm just like a deep old woman who just wants peace of mind and you to like my video. The only thing that leaves us a chance that this tool all of the work of the US special services will not be closed in Russia is the fact that, according to rumors, administration understands that people who go to YouTube for political content, for an alternative for Russian television, they will find a way to bypass blocking, like using VPN. Like those who want to read all blocked media in Russia, they keep reading them. But the blocking of YouTube will hit these regular people who do not do all of that, who just go on YouTube to find out how to cook something, how to do gardening, you know, this insanely comfortable side of YouTube. I think the government does not really need any more nervous adults in Russia than they already have. Also, one source from the government pointed out that the increase of number of people who knows how to use VPN and use it on daily basis is also not in the interest of Kremlin, because in this case the audience of alternative media covering Russian-Ukrainian conflict in the different light will also expand. There used to be two reasons to keep YouTube running: Russian propaganda channels and advertising. Now the propaganda channels have been cut off, the monetization of YouTube for Russia has also been covered up, so the chances of closure are high. So that's the party. Of course, all of this is just rumors and talks and guesses, but it is so easy for me to believe that this is still happen. I think maybe for you as well. I don't know, let me know in the comments. But if receiving income from YouTube and working here will be somehow illegal, sounds like nonsense, but trust me, everything can happen, then no. I still don't feel anything. Maybe it's because of those sedative what I started taking. I don't know. I'm really so done with blocking, prohibiting, tightening the knots. We will still continue doing what we're doing while it's interesting for someone and helpful. So thank you so much for watching until the end, and in gratitude I will show you how to do an X-ray of hedgehog. If suddenly you have not seen it yet, here you are. Please support my little channel with likes and comments, take care of yourself, and пока-пока.